holes ever strung together. It is visually intimidating. It is narrow fairways. It is water at every turn. But for the player who outlasts all others, it is the richest prize in golf. It is the Players' Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. For over 4 decades, this has been the home of the PGA Tour and the site of its flagship event as we bring you opening round coverage of the Players. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. Very little action to speak of here in the early morning hours. He's got a 2-shot advantage here to begin play. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
141 yards left to the hole. Would not surprise me a bit if he were to stick this one close.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
This would be a bonus from 25 feet away. That's the way to start the backside. A perfect read. It's a birdie at number 10. Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he'll remain at 6 under par. All right, hole number 11 here at the TPC Sawgrass, 558-yard, par 5. No shortage of options, no shortage of hazards, Frank.
If there's one hole at TPC Sawgrass where you can literally leap out of your shoes, this is it.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5, Frank. Got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot. This par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4. And an awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Yeah, big explosion. Got it to stop quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. Chance now for another birdie. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. You bet. A birdie here at the 11th. Here now the 12th hole of the TPC Sawgrass. It's a 358-yard par 4, so short on the card, Frank, but obviously a challenge. What's the key here?
Once again, trying to find that right position on the fairway, and that's down the right side. Anything down the left, that mound is going to block your view. Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Well, that's on a pretty good line so far. Drivable par 4. Not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot.
That's the modern game. Huge tee shot, little shot, get in close, and a potential birdie.
Oh, very well done there. He's able to drive the green with his tee shot and then drop the putt for an eagle 2. Yeah, that's a good putt. A birdie here at 1. We now come to the 13th. Penalty area down the left side, protecting this beautiful 181-yard par 3, and 2 small but deep maintained bunkers guarding a 3-tiered green. Yeah, nice shot there, right of the hole, and he'll have that for his birdie. Okay, a friendly bounce there, and that will make its way onto the putting surface. Now this for another birdie.
And he's seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
Oh, the pace was spot on. That ball somehow just decided not to go down. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. He's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead. Now one of the most demanding holes on this golf course, the 14th, 481-yard par 4.
If you want a litmus test at TPC Sawgrass on who's playing well, check the tee shots on 14. If you stripe it down here, you know you're driving the ball well. Too often we see people messing with the mounds on the right. Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Trying challenging approach shot here at the 14th.
Yeah, there's some subtle mounds in this green. One that comes in on the right, and then another one that starts to come in about 2/3 of the way down on that left side.
From 163 yards out, this a tough second.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Iona's down there. This for birdie.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. This is a 13-footer. The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll maintain that 4-shot lead. Just before we get to what they call the gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, 15 requires all of your attention, doesn't it, Frank?
Personally, I think this is the prettiest hole on the golf course, Rich. I've actually often gone back there and taken pictures. Just a gentle dogleg to the right. You come out of the chute. Seems to be a generous fairway. You just get a little view of the bunker down the right side, but virtually there's no lip there, so that's not a concern. The green, all sorts of weird and wonderful waves on it. Well protected by a big bunker on the left, and there's 2 little pop bunkers out on the right that, if your first time around, you might notice. Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office. Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
From the fairway nota, this is second.
He's got about 98 yards to the front, 116 to the hole. Swinging it great today. Would not surprise me if he stuck it close. This is a sand wedge, and it's right on the money.
I always knew that was going to be a good shot when it left the club face. What's that, 8 or 9 feet? Excellent shot.
Oh, yes, a perfect putt there. It is in for birdie here at 15. He stretches the lead to 3 with 3 to play here in this opening round. That's going to slide by to the left. Good work to get into that position, but couldn't finish it off. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th, and this will remain a 3-shot lead. Frank, I think one of the things that fans love about this gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, each hole has that sort of hold your breath moment. Certainly 17, we know when that ball's in the air, you're holding your breath. Is it wet or dry? 16, same on that second shot. You're holding your breath wondering, where is it? Right in the water or left with a chance for 3?
That's why you don't want to get too sloppy on that tee shot. A lot of people look at 16 because there's a wide fairway and they think just get it down there. But the extra 10 or 15 yards, there's a little ridge down that left side. If you catch that, the ball will kick good 20 yards further forward. 20 yards is 2 clubs. I'd much rather go into 17 with a 4-iron than a 2-iron.
And that will do just fine. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Now from 200 yards on the dot, this a second to the par 5. That one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Nothing has gone wrong all day. Now this for an eagle. Oh, yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Chance now for another birdie. That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. Now to maybe the most famous hole in the whole sport. It's the 17th here at the stadium course, the TPC Sawgrass. Frank, if you look at it on the card, it seems so simple. It's just 137 yards. For the best in the world, that's a pitching wedge, maybe a 9-iron. And yet every year, we see nightmares galore.
And that's where you have to remind yourself what can and what does happen here. I normally cut the green in half here. It's 26 yards deep. So if you just take 13 yards off the yardage, you have 124 yards to the middle of the green. That has to be your target. This is no time to be a hero. You can still have a putt for birdie.
Well, how about the accuracy there? That is kick-in range, a beautiful shot. Well, I mean, there's nothing like this shot at 17 here, the island green. That ball's in the air. Two ways it can go, wet or dry. You're dry, and you're pretty happy. Yes, the speed, spot on. It's a late birdie here at 17. And he's out to a 3-shot lead here with 1 hole remaining in this opening round. Now to the 462-yard par 4 18th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. And very simply, this is one of the hardest and most visually intimidating tee shots in the game. That's why you see a lot of players bail out to the right. And that is a popular spot that is into the pine straw right of this 18th fairway, and that might be a challenge from there. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Frank, it's all about focus and positive imagery, isn't it, here on this approach shot at the 18th?
You have to be precise with your target here. You can't be looking left at the water or mounds on the right. Plus, there's all the mounding on the screen. So, in the end, look at the flag, aim at the flag, go there. Just think about it. You've got to cover nearly 2 football fields of distance and get it inside 5 feet. You wouldn't think that's possible. That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really, outside chance for birdie.
It needs to slow a bit. Okay, that's still going to be a good 4 feet, though, coming back. Now this for another birdie. Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. And that will write an end to the round here today. Okay, a good putt, able to save par here at 18, and that will finish off our round of golf. So, Frank, today, in a word, incredible.
Just made a complicated game appear so simple.
So that's it for us. For Frank, Noda, Iona, and our entire crew, Rich Lerner saying, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour. EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the home course of the PGA Tour, TPC Sawgrass, it's live second-round coverage of the Players. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. Our leader on this Friday is our featured golfer. He's on top by 1 entering play. Yeah, that's a beauty there to get this second round underway. Day 2 on a Friday here at the Players' Championship. Frank, it was a sensational opening round for our featured golfer, the young rookie, setting this course on fire yesterday. Birdie after birdie, just a tremendous performance, one that resulted in seeing their name at the top of this leaderboard.
Rich, I'm starting to change my mind on the word rookie. I guess if you're good enough to play in the Players' Championship, that means you're one of the, top 150 players in the world. And they are unique in itself. And what we saw yesterday was a man already ready for prime time. That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
Nota Begay is down on the first green looking at this for birdie.
And he's left this in a good spot. Very little break, maybe a hair to the right, but no real elevation changes at all.
Oh, how good a read is that? It is a birdie at the opening hole. And with it, he'll take over the top spot on the leaderboard here on this Friday. Oh, he's saying, where's the turn? That didn't move nearly as much as he anticipated. All right, that's in for a bogey here to start the round. And he'll fall to 13 under. Second hole, it's a par 5.
You'd think birdie or eagle off this tee, and we've seen a lot during the Players' Championship, but once again, you have to move that tee shot right to left, but be careful of those pines.